Hi, Neil Frankel with WealthPilgrim.com. Welcome back. I want to speak with you now about this issue of a know-it-all, a financial know-it-all, someone who is unfortunately digging themselves into a hole, but they know better than you and they don't want to take any advice from anybody. This could be your kids, it could be a coworker, it could be, hopefully not, but it could be your spouse. Just someone that you care about and that impacts you. How can it impact you? One of two ways, or maybe both ways, excuse me. Number one, they may be driving you into the nut house because you see someone you care about and they're hurting themselves and they won't stop. And you have an easy solution you want to give them, they won't take it. The second way is they could be driving you into the poorhouse because if their financial behavior impacts your financial security, that's not a good picture to be in. So I want to give you some tips that I've seen people use over the past 25 years that have helped them safeguard themselves from the financial know-it-alls. Number one, clearly communicate what you feel and what you see going on and what you think needs to change and how it impacts you. No one can argue about how you experience other people and other behaviors of other people. So let them know what you feel is going on and how it impacts you. Number two, set a boundary. It might be an emotional boundary that you don't want to hear about certain things. It might be a financial boundary where if someone who impacts you directly with their financial behavior, you may need to take over the control over the finances, either the checking account or the savings account or the investments. Okay? And number three, you may in fact have to physically separate yourself from that person if their behavior is really putting you in financial jeopardy, if it threatens your security. Then the next step that I've seen people do is they get impartial help. Either they go to someone in their church or synagogue that they feel both people will be open to listening to their advice and their input, or they'll go to a trusted family friend, or they may even talk to their financial advisor, and if that doesn't work, go to a family counselor or a therapist. Somebody that you feel that this know-it-all is going to be open to listening to. The bottom line is, if someone's not willing to listen, even though they're hurting themselves, you have to give them the learning experience, because no matter how much you tell them to change, they're not going to do it unless they want to. So the key here is to protect yourself emotionally and financially. Have you ever had any situations where someone around you was hurting themselves financially? And I'd love to, if that is the case, I'd love to know how you handled it, what you did to protect yourself, and how it worked out. Thanks.